with Creative Life. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. And you guys, so I went ahead and used this beautiful butterfly shaker topper, bag topper die from KS Crafts. And these are the butterflies that I created with it, okay? Oh my gosh, they are so fun, you guys, so fun. And I did a short tutorial for you guys, and I explain everything at the end of the video of how I put everything together. And yeah, so these are actually a little gift for somebody. I hope she likes them. I'll be sending those out this week. So anyway, and so I don't know if she'll share it or not. So but anyway, I don't want to say who these are for because it's a surprise. So I just wanted to share real quick how I put together these little butterfly shaker dies in this short tutorial coming up. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so for this video I am going to go ahead and speed through, but I'm also going to be narrating for you what I'm doing. So here I am, just took the bag topper die and I went ahead and cut it out on silver cardstock. You can get that silver cardstock over at Michael's, and then I went ahead and cut three of the antennas out and the body on black cardstock. It's glitter cardstock. Okay, so I went ahead and did that first. Okay, so here I got some glitter paper, and I went ahead and ran the top of the die through that, and I just did a few other sheets of different cardstocks. I think that was the hardest part for me to decide what to cut, was picking out what cardstock I wanted to use. So for this part here, I went ahead and wanted to share with you that you can place double adhesive tape on the back of your paper and then cut your die out so that way you have the adhesive on the back side already. So when you stick down your butterfly, it will stick to your acetate. Now I do want to point out I had to run the butterfly through a few times. I even had to use a shim because the double sticky tape is pretty thick on the back of that cardstock, so I did use a shim to cut it out a couple of times, ran it through a couple of times, and it worked pretty well, so it came out pretty nice. I do like having the tape on the back of the die. Okay, so for this next part we're adding our foam, and I went ahead and placed some sticky tape on the back of my foam before I cut it out. Okay, I used foam by Art Mites. It's Eva foam roll. It's over at Michael's, and it's in a large roll. It's about a 24 inch by 60 inch roll. Okay, and I did run that foam through the die cut machine a couple of times just to get it to cut out. Okay, but it worked really well, no problems. And I just, as you saw, I just added glue around the base of the butterfly and then stuck down the foam around the edges there, and now I'm just making sure that everything's lining up good. Next we're going to add our little butterfly wings, and I did use acetate. The acetate I used I purchased from J&S Hobbies and Crafts, and I love the acetate that she sells, and she sells it in a 12 by 12 pack. I will go ahead and put that link down below for you. But yeah, so I went ahead and added my glue to my butterfly, and I'm a messy gluer, you guys. I'm so messy. So the glue did get all over the acetate. I had to wipe it up quite a bit, but it worked fine. But there are a couple other ways that I share with you how you can go ahead and add your butterfly to the acetate. At this point, I realized I overstuffed my sequins in my butterfly, so I had to take some of them out. I do that every single time I make a shaker card. I just think the more is in there, the better it is. So I just way overstuffed. So I'm just sitting here taking all of these out, and then I'll stick the little top back on top of the foam there. Okay, so here my glue dried. So I am sharing all my mistakes with you guys today. So my glue dried on the butterfly as I was taking the sequins out. So I went ahead and grabbed my 1/4 inch tape and my double sticky tape, and I just cut it down the middle, and then I went ahead and just placed those around the edges there of the butterfly. So, and it worked out great. I like the thin strips, and I think there is someone who sells the thin strips, and I can't remember who it is. I'm sure there's a few stores that sell the thin strip double sticky tape, but I just don't remember who off the top of my head. So once I go all the way around the butterfly, I'm going to go ahead and stick that on top of the foam again, and it seals just fine. Okay, so here is where I add the butterfly that we placed double back stick tape on. I went ahead and took that off and placed that on the acetate, and it goes on very smooth. You just need to make sure you line up your edges, but it went on really well. I love that. The next thing I want to share with you is I went ahead and used my Xyron as well. So you can use your Xyron, run that through, and put that down on top of your acetate. The next foam I'm using, I know I got this over at scrapbook.com. Now this foam is really thin strips, and it is for shakers, I believe. I mean, I'm sure you can use it for other items as well, but this one, I like it because it's flexible and it does bend super easy, and it goes on really nice, and you just if you run out, then you just piece it together. It really works very well. I like it. Okay, so the sequins that you see me using, I believe, are from by Buttons Galore and More, and I bought these from scrapbook.com. So they had a sale one, I think it was maybe the beginning of the year, maybe last year. I bought them, and yeah, so they've been in my stash for a while, and now I'm using them. I'm so happy. So I do need to start making more shakers for sure. So I went ahead and laid some out, and then I'm going to place them inside of that window there. So here I just wanted to share a tip with you guys. I went ahead and cut off the label and then used double back tape, stuck it to the front, and then just wrote the name that was on the back of the label on the front of the label. So if I needed to reorder, I knew what the name was, and then I just go ahead and stick it away. And then I just added some glitter to the butterfly there, and then I'm getting the bag topper part and putting that on top of the foam. And there we go, we're done. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish up the other one. The other one, I do the same thing. Okay, you guys, so I finished these little shaker butterflies from KS Crafts, and oh my gosh, you guys, they turned out super cute. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love how these turned out. They are so cute. And what I did, because we all have a hard time having the glitter paper stick to glitter paper, I went ahead and just hot glued the double antennas. So you'll get so you'll get this piece and this piece, and I cut those out on black glitter cardstock, and I just ended up hot gluing this little piece on top of this piece. So you can, I don't know if you can barely see it's like sitting right on top of there, so it just adds a little bit of thickness to the top of the little antennas there. So cute. I added some gems right here and then a little flower from my stash, and I love how this is so sparkly. Oh my gosh, I love it. Love it. So and then this one, I went ahead and finished up and added some of these little iridescent pearls that I had in my stash. And these are so stinking cute. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. And these are the iridescent pearls that I used. So I did a video haul a while back on those. And yeah, so that is what I did for this one. I'm going to go ahead and post this video. Hope you guys like it. Give me a thumbs up. And thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Don't forget to hit that bell for future notifications on upcoming videos and events. And down below, I have 2 videos for you to view from my playlist. Happy crafting!